You're going to need to take some time. Oh, look at that Empress there. Awesome. You need to take some time with this, though. Honestly, across the board, that's what's showing up, is that this person, I mean, that's like a theme for this series, is that they're coming in hot, and the recipient, which would be you in this case, Virgo, is like, well, we're going to need to see about that. We're going to need to take some time. Like, yeah, I'm on board. Yeah, you have my attention, but we need to take some time here. So right now it's relatively calm. There's kind of you're either in talks or things are off to a good start. There might be this amicable discussion, but it's the future that matters, right? It's like what's coming for the future. So, and what are the chances and what the intentions are. So we got 2 of Cups here, Ace of Pentacles, awesome. 9 of Cups, yay. Empress. So it's like you're willing and you're open, but with reservation. There's interest here. They have your attention. But it's almost like, all right, let's see what you got. What are your intentions? What's in that, of course, is going to take time, right? So it might be that you're just like, I really do need some time to think about this. We got the 9 of Wands here. 8 of Cups. Okay, so this person's like, okay, I get it now. I get it. I'm sorry. I get it. I've been out there. I was almost out there too long. Please take me back. And it might not be, that's paraphrasing, obviously, but this is somebody that, we got stability and them wanting that and realizing the value of it. It's not just, okay, yeah, I'm ready. It's someone that's like, oh, okay, I get it now. I realize now how I feel about you, and I love you, and I want the stability. I've had some realizations. I don't want to walk away. I don't want the disconnect anymore. I want the connection come what may. Like, I know it's going to be this flurry and, I'm overwhelmed. I got all these emotions and you're going to be needing to take some time. I just want my foot back in the door. That's all I'm asking. That's what this feels like right here, is that this person is just wanting their foot back in the door. Just don't count me out yet. Don't shut the door on me. What's this 9 of Cups? 3 of Swords. What's this 3 of Swords? This is someone that, come hell or high water, they want you and them to be an absolute unit. They want the stability and things to be solid and connected going forward. They don't want to be back out there among the wild. They get it. Whatever time they've had by themselves, they want you in their future, Virgo. So this is solid from their point of view. This, for whatever reason, you feel like you're gonna need to take some time with this. Completely understandable. Perhaps things were not stable before. Perhaps there was they were kind of indecisive. They didn't really have a plan. They didn't really want to make the commitment. They didn't really want. It was like the relationship was on the back burner. There wasn't a whole lot of plans. Wasn't a lot of future planning. All that. Well, that's changed now. They get it. They get the need to. Not that they get the need to, but if it was important to you, it wasn't to them, and it is to them now. And they understand that it's important to you. And for all intents and purposes, honestly, this person feels solid. It doesn't feel like they've got some things in their closet and they're running back to you for the stability that you provide so they can still kind of work out their issues. There's some things that are hidden. It doesn't feel like that. It feels like this person is like, okay, I get it now. There's this is someone that feels intuitively linked to you, psychically linked to you also, that you're kind of a big part of their happiness, not that you're responsible for it, but they see you as someone that there's just this fit with, and that you are, that you get them on an intuitive level, that there's just this psychic fit, this other than earthly plane type of fit, that you two understand each other on a spiritual, psychic, even emotional level. What's this Tower about? Oh, look at the Ace of Cups. Yes. So let's just forget all about this breakup. Let's just, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. Pretend like the breakup never happened. I'm sorry. Please let me back in. I realize you and I we fit. We fit. I have these deep rooted feelings for you that I haven't found with anybody else. I don't want to find with anybody else. I have done some thinking, and I have realized that even when the going gets tough, even through the sadness and when I'm mad and what, I still want you, and I still want to work things out with you. This is like somebody professing their undying love to you, quite honestly. This person, I don't know what the heck happened. And this is assuming that there's been a breakup, because reconciliation, right? But I don't know what the heck happened, Virgo, but it's like they'd kick the door down if they could. I mean, this is somebody that really feels like, okay, I get it. I get it. Even when the going gets tough, I still want you, and I still want to resolve things, and I still want to work things out with you, and I want the stability, and I want the connection. I want everything, warts and all. I want it all. So they also, if they could ask one thing from you, it would be for you to be more willing to be to not cut and run when you get your heart break. They want you to be more assertive. They want you to be more willing to fight rather than just to run away or walk away. It's almost like instead of you taking the high road and being like, well, okay, it's like, no, get in my face and yell at me, say, you hurt me, back off, I need my space, whatever, but communicate with them about when they've hurt you, what they've hurt you. There's this idea that, you might want to be protected, because then if you let someone know they hurt you, then they know your weakness and they could do it again, but perhaps a lot might have gone unsaid, and you two slowly just kind of did the fade and disconnected from each other, and they don't want that anymore. They want, when there's heartache or hurt or when there's sadness, let's get it out in the open, let's clear the air, let's be assertive, tell me what you need, what you want, what I did, what I didn't do. This is someone that understands that is part of being trustworthy and being connected and dependent upon each other, or interdependent, in the sense where I can trust that if I've messed up, you'll tell me, because you know that I love you and I have your best interest. So if I mess up, you can tell me, and you can trust me that I won't do that again knowingly, that I will work on that, or that it matters to me that you bring it to my attention. We got the Nine of Wands and the Five of Wands and the Three of Swords here. That's all about, like, even if things, fall apart, even if let's just power through it. Let's just get her done. Let's talk about it. Let's air our differences. We're strong enough to handle it. We need to communicate. What else for Virgo? It's almost like someone's like, okay, I'm not going to leave this time, or I'm going to, through thick and thin, I want to stick this out with you. I want to see where this goes. I want this. Sadness and grief and all, good times and bad, I want this. That's for Virgo. It's like a unicorn, like someone just coming back in going, okay, I get it. And I can't do this without you. Like, I don't do well without you. I do better with you. And I know what that means to me now. Okay, purge. All right, so this is all about getting things out in the open and basically understanding, like, okay, let me have it. Yell at me, scream at me, but just, I need to know, this could be your time to be able to offload or get rid of all the things that maybe you kept quiet about before. Is like kind of cleaning out the closet and being like, all right, I didn't like this. And the venting, the catharting, and just being like, if this is going to happen, this can't be a part of us, the reconciliation. Like, this can't be a part of us 2.0. This has got to be left by the wayside. That's got to be left by the wayside. This hurt me. This is all about clearing the air. There might be, like I said, there might be a tendency to kind of just, if something bothers you, you just disconnect and you don't talk about it. And then what happens is that, that creates a wedge, obviously. But this is all about getting that out. Purging all of that. Ladybug, luck. Nice. Okay, so serendipity, right? That doesn't mean anything to me other than, like, that's not, maybe ladybugs are significant for you or whatnot, but this doesn't feel like luck has anything to do with it for me. So if that means something to you, awesome. But I'm just going to leave that one alone, because that doesn't feel like anything either way. This feels like much more than luck. This feels like someone's had some realizations and realized they like you. They like their life better with you in it, and that is now taking priority for them. Okay. The focus is now on you and resolving issues and wanting to thrive instead of just being disconnected and because someone didn't want to make a choice, because someone didn't want to talk about, stuff, things that bothered them, making future plans, that sort of thing. Virgo. Dolphin spirit. This and that are true. Okay. So both sides, everybody, the three sides to every story. Your side, their side, the truth. And in this instance, it's not so much that anything is true, it's just that the validity of things. It doesn't matter if it's true or not, it's what someone's experience was. So if someone's, it speaks to someone's experience rather than what was said or done, or because the same thing could be done with someone's different filter. Like say, well, you shut the door on me. But if someone wasn't having a bad day, or if someone didn't have, a painful memory of someone rejecting them in the past, if a simple door being shut might not even faze one person, whereas someone else's experience of that, because of their own past experience, their experience is different. I use experience incorrectly there, but point being, door shuts over here with this person. Doesn't bother them at all. Somebody shuts the door, end of story. That's their experience. Door shuts and someone gets their feelings hurt because they feel, neglected and abandoned. You're like, all I did was shut the front door because we brought the groceries in. But they're having an episode with it. It's because their experience is different than this experience. Point being, bad analogy, I know. But point being is, it's not either or, like, well, no, I was this. No, you were that. The bickering, it's the agreement and accepting, well, this was my intention. Okay, well, this was my experience. Now, what are we going to do with it? It's not about arguing who's wrong or right. Sorry, I'm belaboring this. Point being, there seems to be something here about not having to, but just what would help here is an acceptance of what was, and that has its place. And now moving forward, being able to let bygones be bygones, or airing out the grievances so that you can put that down and go, yeah, that was true then, and this is also true now. So it's not about or, it's about and. Yeah, that took, 5 minutes? Sorry, but I hope you understand what I mean. Do you know what I mean? It's like, well, I love you, but you frustrate me. No, there's no but. I love you and you frustrate me. Or I love you, but you hurt me. How about I love you and you hurt me? Because both are true, Most people say, well, I love that person, but they hurt me. Yeah, it sucks. And both are true. They hurt you and you love them. What are you going to do about it? Okay. Sitting here machinating, trying to explain something. What else for Virgo? Because the undercurrent here, though, is that somebody, the undercurrent here is that you got hurt and you checked out, and it's been hard for you to let go, or it will be hard for you to let go, understandably so. And whereas they might want things to be resolved rather quickly, this is about you taking time to see and kind of enjoying the process while you're able to let this go. And your person's going to give you the space to do it. They're going to let you air your grievances, basically. They're going to let you clear the air. The sun. Yay, that could be Leo. So, yay, this is problem solving. This is airing everything out, illuminating everything. Let's talk about it. Let's get it out in the open. Let's clear the air. Let's problem solve, resolve our conflicts. Optimism. How is this going to happen? Yes. This is the yes card. So it looks like this is just a really beneficial, if nothing else, it allows, this gets you off to a really solid footing. We've got the love here, right? But the Sun and the Ace of Pentacles, awesome, because this is all about positive conflict resolution, meeting of the minds, both being true. You know what I mean? Like, just let's look at everything. Let's just figure this out and be happy. This person is really on board with this. You're probably going to need some more time, but I don't think that's going to be an issue. I think they would like this to be a quicker resolve, but a resolution, but this for you, because I think they're so excited about the epiphany they had, or that things have turned around for them. But I think you're just going to want to take it much slower, and as you should, especially if you're just slower to transition to things. And that's okay. So, okay. 7 of Cups reverse and the Queen of Cups. Oh, yay. Okay, so yeah, this is again with clearing the air. Again with no more chaos, no more drama, no more. This is, let's talk about this. Let's not get emotional. Let's discuss. Let's clear the air. Let's not be short-sighted about this. Let's get to the bottom of the issues and connect emotionally. This is someone that's going to be willing to hear you out, that you're going to be willing to hear them out. You're going to kind of, there's again with the calm, and it's going to be in the spirit of getting to know them again, clearing the air, keeping your emotions in check so that you can set your emotions aside and just kind of be objectively compassionate about talking about things. This could be also about this person. This could be Pisces, but this person waiting for you to come around, giving you the space and time you need to look at things clearly and to come around and just to make your own decision in your own time. Could be that. But again, with approaching things logically, non-emotionally, and just resolving things. Maybe, and this also could speak to enough time having gone by to where there's not that emotional overlay anymore. But I don't think so, because we've still got hurt feelings here. So, and I think this person expects a talking to. Like, they expect you to go, okay, here's the deal, this, and this. And they're going to be like, okay, I'm listening. I'm sorry. Because this is emotional maturity right here. This is someone showing up and giving someone the emotional space they need. That's being compassionately objective about things.